The Knicks are tied with the Cavs and Suns for the highest odds of securing the number one pick, which we all assume will be Zion Williamson. So, Ramona, how valuable would the number one pick be as a trade chip, and would it be in the Knicks' best interest to trade Zion's draft rights?
No.
Okay.
Don't.
All right.
Don't trade Zion.
Because it just depends. Like, I look at it as who comes in free agency.
I know. Look, I can tell you, having talked to the Knicks, their number one priority is right now getting the number one pick, Zion Williamson.
But how can that be a priority? Like you
can't
but
control
the ball.
They don't know. They have an 86% chance of not getting it.
Yeah. Who is the player? Okay, like of all the possible options, okay, there's Zion Williamson, there's Morant, there's the potential of Kevin Durant in free agency, Anthony Davis via trade. Kyrie. I think Zion Williamson is number one at the top of that list. Of all of those options, I think Zion is number one.
And that's why I don't want the Knicks to get it, because even then, that makes absolutely no sense.
Right.
If you can get any player, the fact that you would want Zion, who I think is great, over Kevin Durant.
Right. That doesn't make sense.
Durant makes no sense. But that's the Knicks. That's their thinking. That's what they do. And that's why they belong where they belong. At the bottom, just praying for percentages and lottery balls.
So
Makes no sense.
I don't think it comes down to do they win the lottery, because I think that number two pick with Morant is really important. I think there's just as many. Everybody wants Zion.
There's value there.
But Morant is seen around this league as a potential future All-Star.
Yeah.
And I think in a league where the point guard position is so important, a team like Phoenix, a team like the Knicks that really need a great point guard.
But think about if they got the number two pick and Kyrie wants to come. What do you do then? Do you go after Ja? Because you can't have Ja backing up Kyrie.
No, you trade it.
Well, they also have Dennis Smith Jr.
So you have a lot of depth in the guard position, and if Kyrie wants to go there, you don't turn down Kyrie for potential All-Stars. So
the big thing that you need to look at with the Knicks, once we know where they fall in the lottery, is do they get involved again with Anthony Davis? That is the trade that's out there.
Well, if they land Kevin Durant and Kyrie, it would behoove them to at least try, right?
Yeah. Well, look,
I'll interpret your silence as a yes.
I'll say this. I like R.J. Barrett, too. I think R.J. Barrett is one of those guys that could be ready to play right now. Not kind of in a Tatum, in a Jaylen Brown type way.
Sure.
Maybe he's not an all-star right now. Maybe he's not averaging 20 points. But if you had Kyrie, if you had KD, and then all of a sudden you have a very good young player that can give you 10 to 12 points consistently and play in a lot of different ways, I think you start looking at him if AD is not on the board.
I have a question. Are you just trying to diminish expectations for Knicks fans? So don't get too excited. Are you trying to?
Oh no, he wants ultimate disappointment. I feel like.
Because if you really want ultimate disappointment, you should go the other way. You should build them up today.
Okay, how about this?
You're gonna get everyone.
I guarantee the Knicks are going to get the number one pick, and they will make a better pick than the Giants did with Daniel Jones.
Because there is a world.
Look at you throw extra shade, because Knicks fans are generally Giants fans. That's how this generally works.
He's just
now
Daniel Jones.
He's being mean.
Number one pick.